On Friday the 13th, 2011, I got a chance to go down to Aliso Elementary School and watch this amazing teacher give a demonstration of how she's using the iPod touches to transform learning into her classroom and in the lives of the students that she's working with. It was fantastic. What I want to talk about, though, is how the students reacted to the whole thing and what their experience is, because that to me is the most important thing, is what this is doing for them. And it's up to the adults now to figure out how these kids can leverage this amazing $200 device to transform learning as we know it. What you're going to be seeing and hearing from is the students explaining how this device is working for them and what they're doing with it to make their lives and school exciting, fun, and amazing. What are you guys doing at this table?
We're doing a vlog response for the story of the dog of Pompeii.
Is it fun?
Yes.
What do you like about it?
I like the story about what happened and how generous the dog was to his owner.
And how are you using the iPod Touch to learn more?
We're using the iPod Touch to learn more about writing, to write blogs and on our blog website. We can check each other to see what we have, and we can make comments and help each other out.
Is that important that you're helping each other out?
Yes.
What's your favorite app that you're using in school?
That I use in school, I like iBlogger because you get to post some things about you or an assignment right onto your blog on the internet where anyone can see.
And why is that fun?
Because it's nice to meet other people. You talk on the internet, and you can meet make your own pen pals.
And do you think kids across the state would do a lot better in school if they all had an iPod Touch?
Yes, I think they would.
Why?
Because it gives you more apps to learn on, things to research, get more information.
And what about home? Do you have one for home?
No, I do not.
Would you love one for home?
Yes, I do.
How would it change school if you could take this one home, do you think?
We would have more homework and research, and a lot more emailing, texting, calling.
You think your parents are going to buy you one soon?
Not like
No? Would you buy one if you had the $200?
Yeah,
How happy would you be if you had your own iPod Touch?
I would grow wings and fly.
You'd what?
I would grow wings and fly.
You would grow wings and fly.
Yes.
Wow. Do you have one at home?
Yes.
How is it helping you that you've got one at home too?
Well, I can go on our class website of Moto, and I can look up what we have for homework or what we have to do the next day.
Is that making it more fun that you've got one at home too?
Yeah.
All right, cool. What about you?
I like the iPod. It helps us read quicker, and it makes our fluency a lot better because we have apps on here for fluency reading.
And when you go to 7th grade and you don't have one, how are you going to feel?
Pretty sad. It makes school more motivating. It makes you motivated to come to school when you have the iPods here. You know it's going to be fun every day to learn with the iPods.
So school is never boring anymore, right? Would you say that's true? It's kind of never boring anymore?
Because with the iPods, we're more interacting with the other students. Instead of just writing it down on paper, turning it into Mrs. Thompson, we can send it to the other students, and they can see our work just like Mrs. Thompson can. So it'd be sad if we didn't have it in 7th grade next year because we didn't have it for so long and we're used to it that we don't do it with paper and pencil.
You go back to paper and pencil, it gets kind of boring again, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it'd make you guys mad if you had to do that?
Maybe not mad, but it's just disappointing.
Disappointed. And do you have one at home?
I don't have one.
Would you love one at home?
Yes.
How do you think your life would be better if you had one at home?
I don't know, maybe I could finish work that I can't do at home on the iPod. I could download that app and finish it at home.
Okay, cool. And what about you?
If I do have one at home, and most of the apps that are on here, I
download them online, so then I'm more experienced.
Are you having an amazing time?
Yes, it's so much fun.
Can you describe how school is with this, like with the words that would make it people understand who don't have one?
It's really exciting to learn. Like, that's why most of us get up in the morning, so we can come to school.
Really? And if you don't have one next year, how are you going to feel?
I am going to feel sort of sad, but yeah, probably sad.
It helps to have one at home too, though, right?
Yeah.
You've been here a week. What's your impression so far?
It's just totally overwhelming how engaged the kids are, and any time that you empower children, they always rise to the occasion. They're more engaged in their learning than any group of students I've ever seen.
And how do you think this is going to change public education as this rolls out across the state more and more?
Well, I'm hoping it kind of turns education upside down in some respects and makes learning relevant to the students.
Because you've been in education for over 30 years?
Well, 29.
29. And how different is this than when you first started 29 years ago?
Kids are exposed to more, so they're different in that regard, but kids are kids, and they enjoy being turned loose and empowered and challenged, and that was true back in those days, but today they have so many more ways of showing creativity and learning and just demonstrating learning projects and different ways of demonstrating mastery, and it's just a whole better world that way.
And if you know, because you've been, how long were you a principal for?
12 years.
What advice would you give principals who are like just starting to learn about this? What would you tell them?
Not to be afraid. I think that's one of the big deals with people that I don't know technology. It's just overwhelming to me. I couldn't possibly learn it all, and you just start and learn a little at a time, and the next thing it becomes infectious and you can't get enough of it.
Do you think it's the answer to the achievement gap as far as getting these scores up?
I totally do, because it's engaging. You have children wanting to learn, wanting to look out and find new facts, new ways of looking at things. Yes.
What's the most exciting thing you've seen with these iPod touches and the students?
This classroom. That's the most exciting thing. I mean, look at them. They're all working. We're here. They don't even notice that we're here. And the work they're doing is just absolutely amazing, and their excitement. I mean, how can you beat it? This is the best spot. I come in here every day, and or whenever I come in here, they all wave and say hi, like you are. And it's just tremendous. So that's the most exciting part, is to see how much they enjoy it, and it's just so fun.
So you guys how many iPod touches have you purchased so far?
The district, by September, will be over 3,000.
And how many students do you have in this district?
34,000.
Okay, so like about 10%.
Yeah, getting there. Yeah, so we'll be about 10%, and then hopefully grow it, and then do some use your own devices where we'll grow it and get even above that, so that we'll have 20% or more bringing them every day and using them every day.